Hello there, and welcome to Harmonica Lessons for All podcast. My name is Matheus Verdino, and today we'll learn another three songs, simple songs with different degrees of difficulty. I'm going to talk about a little more about single note playing, and we're going to learn a couple more songs before we move to the next podcast, which will be more like talking about the specifics of the layout of the harp. It's like a preview before we go into bands and blues playing scales and everything. We need to talk about music. I also want to talk about, in the podcast to come, about people I like to listen and that I think you should research. What I can tell you, anything that you like, even, it doesn't matter if it's harmonica related or not, any music you listen, it's inspiring and it's good for you. So listen to everything that moves you, and try to understand why it moves you. It's because of what feeling it gives you. That's a good exercise, just to understand where your style lies. So what do you like to play if you're a beginner? And blues is very interesting, but once you get the basics, you're probably going to want to move to different styles. You don't have to play just the blues and the harp. You can play jazz, Brazilian music. You can play country, bluegrass, Middle Eastern music. Harmonica is a very, very adaptable instrument. You can explore. But right now, let's stick with our three songs that we're willing to learn today. The first one is part of Ode to Joy from Beethoven. It's a very simple song, but once again, it's just a way of exercising rhythm and melody on an exercise. So here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just one note, the 3 note that you see in the tablature. That's the only thing outside of the 4 to 7 whole box. So you can practice, you can stop, and you can go back and just do with each phrase as a lick. The second song, this one I will make one time slow. I will play it one time slowly and then a little faster, and using a little bit of the ta that we learned last lesson. That's traditional, and you have in every harmonica you buy, or when the synth goes marching in. It goes first. We're gonna play first very slow and then on a regular time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, the regular time. 1, 2, 3. this last one is just to show you guys that even playing on first position over C on your C harp, you can, using a couple of intermediate techniques, get a more swinged. It's a little more fun to play. You don't have to do that, and I played two different versions of this song. But the first and the slow one is the one that is actually at the tablature, and I might have to switch to one note when on the second phrase. It's this which is a sixth draw. Second time around, I did. Instead of doing, I did. So it's one note, and you try to find it. The next song, Scarborough Fair, is a minor song, has a more dramatic feel to it, and we're not going to get into minor, what is major right now. You need to know that you have a C major diatonic harp, though. That's what you have now. So, one time slow and one time with a little more feel to it. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the slow version, and I suggest you go phrase by phrase. First phrase, ba 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 ba, and try to get a feel. I'll play it a little faster, so you get more of the feel of the song. 1, 2, 3, go. So, this was our last song for this lesson. Thank you very much for listening. This is the Harmonica Lessons for All podcast, and I am Matheus Verdino. Remember, you can email me at harmonicaforall@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.